Hi, and welcome to this update from the Wurth Chair here at the University of Luxembourg. The Chair has been quite active in the last weeks with outreach activities, and that's really a fun and exciting activity for us to talk to wider society about the activities that we're doing in the Chair. The first was to participate in the Sustainable Places Conference, which was hosted last week here in Luxembourg. There we had a workshop just dedicated to hydrogen, and in particular looking at synergies in hydrogen valleys. And there we invited several of our colleagues from the Luxembourg Hydrogen Valley, the LuxHyVal project that the Chair coordinates. And we had, I spoke on behalf of the coordination aspects of the Luxembourg Hydrogen Valley. We had Yves Reuter from Enovos talking about renewable electricity and how that's important for production of green hydrogen. We had Patrick Witter from GPSS, a small and innovative company that's a part of our LuxHyVal consortium, talking about the potential to produce green hydrogen with directly coupled renewables and electrolyzers, and also talking about some other activities in their company in agri-PV. In fact, this was a really hot topic. Most of the questions that we had from the audience were for Patrick, and he did very well answering the questions. And we had two colleagues from LIST. LIST is the Luxembourg Institute for Science and Technology, Pierre Brimont and Jean-Sébastien Sautet, and they talked about the digital twin. So this is a very, very important part of our Luxembourg Hydrogen Valley, where they create a digital twin that maps the actual operation of our Hydrogen Valley, but will be really important for our extension or our replication, as we call it, of our Hydrogen Valley in Central Europe, in the Czech Republic, and in Eastern Europe, in the Ukraine. So that was Sustainable Places. The second activity last week was a very interesting event between Luxembourg and Australia, and this was coordinated by the Australia-New Zealand Chamber of Commerce Limited, which is working here in Luxembourg to represent the interests of individuals and companies associated with Australia and New Zealand. And we had an incredible range of speakers. We had people locally based here in Luxembourg. I spoke on behalf of the Luxembourg Hydrogen Valley, but we had also representatives from important actors in the finance world. We had representatives from many of the Australian states, the agents general that represent their interests outside of the country. We had representation from Brussels. The deputy head of mission came along with an advisor to Luxembourg and Belgium on these topics. And of course we had some speakers from Australia. And we're very grateful to all of those people that contributed to the discussion. It was really fascinating to see how the links are developing. For example, in our Luxembourg Hydrogen Valley, we already have links with the University of New South Wales as our Australian partner, but there are many more very exciting developments happening in Australia in the area of green hydrogen, and of course the green hydrogen that may be exported to locations like East Asia and to Europe. So that was a fantastic event. I really enjoyed the discussions, and it was an opportunity for us to talk with a slightly different audience to what we normally engage with from the Wurth Chair, and especially from this project, Luxembourg Hydrogen Valley. And finally, just to round things out on a completely different note, this evening I will speak at the Donor Appreciation event here at the University of Luxembourg. So the University of Luxembourg is very grateful to the individuals and the companies that donate philanthropically to the activities of the university, to our teaching, to our research, and to our outreach. I will give a keynote presentation about the Wurth Chair, actually, which is a wonderful example of philanthropic support from the Wurth company that allows us to do all of these exciting things that we do with green hydrogen, to teach young people, to engage with society, to build and lead very interesting projects, basically all the fun things that I get to do every day. So that's the short wrap up for now from the Wurth Chair. I haven't talked about our teaching and research activities in this particular update because I really wanted to mention just a few of these current outreach activities. As always, please stay engaged with the Chair. If you've got questions, you can post them. You can interact with us through LinkedIn, and for those of you in the region, you're always welcome to come and visit us.